bits about these two teams. So we've got making their debuts in 2020.
Okay.
Central Washington University Chess Club, and they are captained by Chad Fondren. And then we have returning. They weren't here last season, but they're back. The London School of Economics, captained by Judy Chu. I think you pronounce the name. Apologies if I mispronounce it. And we've just started. You guys got the game link?
Yep, I'm on the game.
Take it away.
All right. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Vinny. How's it going, bro?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. I had a bit of a boxing match earlier today, but all is good. Is your camera on?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I have to tab out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because I'm on my iPad.
That's
or
fine.
to see the game, I have to tab out, so the camera
fine.
might be off.
That's fine. Okay, we know that. That's a chilled. I'll get a.
But at least the sound quality should be fine this time.
Yeah. Well, sound's the most important, isn't it? So I'm looking at board
Exactly.
one. What can you tell us?
Doesn't okay. Looks like I don't. Yeah, F5 is very direct, very critical. It's hard to see through the mess, but somehow I feel like after D5, White should have an advantage. Okay, he goes Queen C2, which I don't think is as critical. I thought D5 was maybe a bit better, so that after F takes E4, you could go maybe D takes E6, but I'm not sure if that's working. Okay, but now D5 should be good, no? After castles. I feel like D5 is... Maybe he doesn't want to give like the E5 and C5 squares to the black pieces. F4, okay, very committal.
So I'm enjoying a plate of food while I'm contemplating this position, and it just doesn't. Something doesn't seem right.
I want to go bishop now. I want to go bishop D3 and E5. Now D5 isn't very appealing, I guess, because there's knight C5, but then knight C5 B4, maybe D5 still.
I don't like D5 because he's got a massive pawn chain that you have to deal with.
Oh, did you see that? Oh my god. The engine just the bar just dropped to -3. Somehow the engine thinks this is a horrible blunder. Bishop D3, but why? Is it G4?
G4 and the knight's got nowhere to go. Yeah, G4, the knight's got nowhere to go. That knight's gone.
Why?
Bishop
What's
takes
wrong?
Bishop takes D4, and then you're pressing for G3. The F pawn's gone. The rook's coming in. You can play knight here, and you can play queen takes H5, and then you're hitting F2 with everything. This is not.
I see.
This is not looking good. This is looking very bad.
Okay, you really underestimated G4 then. Okay. So what do you do now? Do you just go maybe knight E2, try and trade off the bishop?
You panic.
But then bishop C5.
I would play
bishop
E5.
C5
I would actually play a move like E5 for bishop H7. Try and create something. Yeah, E5 with the idea of bishop H7.
Yeah, you have to open the pieces.
And hope that when you play E5, he plays knight takes E5, and then you've got bishop H7 winning the bishop. Look, you gotta go for cheapos here. Let's be honest. Oh, he's played it!
Yeah.
My gosh, he actually played it. I mean, it's really not a good move, ladies and gentlemen. This is really not a good move. But if you want to play for the...
Why? Practically it's the only move. Otherwise, he's just getting destroyed.
Yeah, but the problem is that there are tons of pieces that... I mean, look at this bishop on B7, Vinny. You got to admit that, I mean, Black's position is monster.
Yeah, but he has to create something. Yeah, bishop h7, but I don't see a continuation after that actually.
Yeah,
maybe
'cause
bishop h7, king, because bishop h7, king g7. Where's the attack after king g7?
I think
And if you go
knight
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 g6, then
g6,
just rook f7.
knight g6
But knight
first.
g6, rook f7.
But knight g6 is check.
Yeah, now it is. Now it is. And that's why I said no. I would have preferred king g7 instead of king h8, because now
Okay.
knight g6. Maybe there's queen takes.
Yeah, Peter, it's because it's on his iPad, mate. So we won't see his smiling face when things happen.
Unless, I mean, I could. Okay, this is what I could try and do. I could look at the games on my phone, so I could be on Zoom on my iPad.
No, man, it's chilled.
This is
It's
like
chilled.
the work.
Chilled.
It's for the content, Andrew. Everything for the content. Let me see if I can.
Why did you be on Zoom on your phone?
No, as in like Zoom on my iPad and then look at the games on my phone.
But I'm
that
saying,
way I can still be on camera.
But if you put your Zoom on your phone, because your phone's got a camera, it works as well.
Yeah, but then the sound quality would be shit. It would be really bad. Because of the phone microphone.
Why did you list every electronic device you own?
Okay. Let me make this work quickly.
All right.
I'm still working at the position. Yeah, knight g6. The thing is, knight g6. If knight takes, queen takes. I think just a move like queen e8 and
then you play queen.
Or bishop g7. Bishop g7.
But then I've got rook takes.
Bishop g7 first.
Then I've got rook takes e6.
But do you care? Does black care? I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know if black cares, but at least there's something in the position.
No, because then you can go knight e5, and the rook's just sort of dumb.
Oh, I don't like
e6.
this. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Trading here is not going to help white.
Yeah, but what else is he doing? I mean, I guess knight g6 maybe is the most practical try. Yeah, but everything looks more or less bad.
I think black's here. Can we pop on to board 2? When you're ready.
Sure. Yeah, we can go board 2.
Okay.
Have a look. I'm loving white's position. Ooh, just so active. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but how do you
like if I was white, I'm already looking at some sacrifices, like some rook f3, rook h3.
I was looking at like knight f7 kind of ideas, but they don't quite work yet.
Okay, that's a bit. Maybe that's a bit too pretty.
Yeah,
But,
I agree.
Some sacks like that, definitely.
I'm just trying to figure out why. What about? Do you just play knight takes g6 here? Oh, okay. He takes youth. Oh no! This is losing.
This is very good for white. He just traded
Bishop
h7 for another
h7.
attack.
Isn't bishop h7 winning? Queen h5.
Yeah.
Queen h5.
No, bishop h7 is game over, I think.
Isn't queen h5 game over as well?
Queen h5 is also game over.
Oh, the man is on fire. Yes, this is GG.
You can just resign here.
This is GG. This is GG. And for those of you who don't really know why it's GG, it's because bishop can take h7, king goes h8, bishop back to g6, and you've got queen to h7 mates. If he plays g6, you can still sack the bishop, takes, king will go, and then you sack your rook on f6, and you're threatening rook takes, rook checkmate, and if he plays rook takes, you got bishop takes checkmate. This is all she wrote. Bad news, City. You just got served. Been waiting to do that all day. Yeah, I don't see how Black's getting out of this. You got any sneaky ideas there, Vinny?
No. I mean, this looks just terrible. Yeah, I mean, this is just...
Can't you play rook takes pawn here?
Wait, let me just... I tried to log in to chess.com on my phone, and that messes up because you can't log in. You can log in only once, so now... It doesn't really work on my phone. The user interface is just really bad. So let me just go back to the other one.
That's all good. Okay, but rook takes f6 must be played, yeah.
Let me get back to the game.
Takes, check. Yeah, rook takes f6. Hey, Jamesy. Yeah, I don't like this move. I don't like queen f6 at all. Queen g6, I don't like it. I really, again, I'm gonna check. You're losing a piece here. Queen h7, bishop g6, queen g6. You're losing a piece here. That's it. Bishop g6.
Okay, now I'm back on the game.
Oh, rook takes is even. Oh, rook takes is beautiful. Rook takes f6 is very cute. Queen takes g7.
Yeah, just queen takes f. Isn't this just made in? This is just made in a few moves, no? So
Yeah.
queen takes g7.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is...
queen takes, and you just win the rook, or you can just take straight away.
And
Oh, but this is just made in one now.
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Wow. But I'm very curious. Never mind. I won't be curious then. Be like that. I'm sure rook takes f6 there was a lot. Was the way. So 1-0 to CWU Chess Club, London of School Economics on 0. Let's go to board 3.
Okay, board 3 has an endgame. I gotta prefer white here with the d5 weakness for black.
100%.
But he does have this bit of an issue with the development. So rook c8 now, and there's definitely compensation. Also bishop f6, and it's hard for white to sort of get to untangle without losing several pawns in the process.
I think yes.
So here just rook c8.
No, I think he's going to play bishop f6 here.
Or bishop f6. Yeah, bishop f6 first, preventing
Yes.
bishop d2.
Yes. Oh,
And
no,
then-
not that move. Because now,
No,
I'm
that
gonna,
doesn't-
now I'm going to trade, and then I'm going to play bishop d2, and my bishop is... I can... Yeah, I'm sure I can play bishop d2 and...
Although, then if you play bishop d2, then you go bishop f6. And if rook b1 defending, you go rook c2. So it's still maybe... I don't think this was like rook d8 was the most precise way for black to go about this position.
Yeah, it still has the
But
option
there's
of
still...
bishop 6.
So bishop f6 is still in the cards.
But okay,
Maybe he can actually
play b4
wait. Can he go
here.
b4? Yeah,
Yes.
b4.
Oh, no,
Wait.
there we go. You went bishop d2. So
Yeah, now it's
not
bishop
so...
f6.
Oh, but hang on. Even if he goes bishop f6, right? I can go rook b1, then the rook c2, bishop to c3, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes b7. So this is fine. Rook b1. This is actually okay for whites. This is okay. If he plays rook b1 now,
Okay.
rook c1. Yeah. This is okay.
Oh, yeah,
it actually comes out.
Wait, okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, he can go b. He doesn't have to take on c3 with the rook at the end. He can go b6.
Yes, 100%. But then,
And then if you go rook b3, then your rook's just kind of stuck.
what about rook c1? That is such a beautiful move. It solves all your problems.
Why not rook d7 though? Oh no, that's
Yeah,
that gets-
because you
wait.
just go for the back rank mate straight off, and life is good. And
No,
now,
but you can go bishop d8. You can go bishop d8 there, huh?
yeah, rook d7. Yeah, but then
It felt like there was something.
no, but then you can play bishop c3. Then you can play bishop c3. If you play rook d7, then I'll play bishop c3. Then it's okay. But now I think you're gonna play pretty simple chess terms here. Get this king active. Either go f1, go g1. I don't care which way you go with this king, but this king's got to move.
But let's not forget. I mean, you're only a pawn up in the bishop endgame. Like this should be winning theoretically, but it's not easy to do so. Like you have to play. Yeah, you have to prove some technique here.
Exactly, and hence the reason the king needs to get active.
Yeah. So king f1, king e2, king d3, king c4. Those kind of moves push the pawns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can go either way. I mean, either way, but the more accurate is f1, e2, and d3. Well, let's see if he moves his king. I predict he's going to play b4 here for chance. Okay, he went king g2. King g2 again is okay. Wow, king h7. Right, now king f3. Now king f3.
Yeah, king f3, king e4.
And remember, once the king marches, right, if the king gets to d5, black's got to be very careful because the B and A pawns are still far behind. White doesn't have
okay,
to...
Can we go to board 4? Because
Sure.
that's a very interesting position you got there.
100% board 4 with Abu versus Lord Cloudman.
Yeah. What is going on? It's
I mean,
equal material.
ideally, you want to play knight d6, but you can't.
Knight d6. If you can make knight d6 work, that's just perfect for white, but you can't because it's just over defended.
I've actually got the plan here. Are you ready? Are you ready for some disgusting chess, Vinny? Because you know I always find it. Queen g3, c5, knight f3 for white, knight f6 for white. How's that?
Queen g3, c5. What do you mean c5?
Queen g3, c4.
Oh, queen g... But why c4?
To chase the knight away from f6 so that you can play knight f6.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I know. I see what you mean.
You see,
but
it's a little sneaky plan. Whether it works or not is another story. But it is something.
Yeah, but I feel like you can just go king h8 in all those lines, and then you can always like take with the pawn and go bishop f8 and defend.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that at least there's some exciting moves for white.
Although in those lines there's knight g5 and queen h4 and you're getting destroyed on h7.
Yeah. No, I mean there's a lot. There's a lot there.
Although then again you go f5 and the queen from b7 defends h7. It's very complicated.
Oh yeah. No, look.
I like h3.
I'm just saying that there's crazy ideas for white to push on in this position.
Yeah.
Okay, but also let's be a little bit more into it. It is 15 and 1400s. They are not going to play those kind of moves in this kind of position. They're going to try and hold their pieces and get their pieces to the squares they want them at the right time. So black's doing the right thing.
But now I like queen g3. Now, actually, wait, no, queen g3 bundles a piece. I don't like queen g3. Maybe. Where do you put your knight now?
g4.
It's a bit awkward.
g4 is an option. But then it's
g4. It's not knight e4 to g4.
No, you can't go to g4. The knight gets trapped. Oh, that sucks.
What? Wait, are we looking at the same board?
If the
knight's on e4.
If the knight's on e4 goes to g4, it gets trapped. With h6.
Do you mean like you mean knight f2 to g4?
No, knight e to g4. No, knight e to g5. Sorry, g5.
Oh, g5.
Sorry.
Okay,
my bad. Not g4, g5. The knight goes to g5.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. H6 just traps it. Although then there's some stuff with queen h4. But although I'm not confident that works.
Yeah, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, no. I think you can just take and then bishop takes and trade everything off, and you're just done a piece.
I don't like... I mean, I understand why he plays knight d2. He wants to defend the knight, but the rook is defending it. Knight g3...
I don't see an issue. I don't see a problem. I mean, I think that was more or less the only move. I think knight g3 doesn't make much sense. There's no prospect.
Well, h5 and f6 is always a prospect.
Yeah, I think, but again, like there's always this king h8, bishop f8 plans, and I don't think the f6 sacrifice ever really works.
Yeah.
c4, not loving that. Okay, he takes, which I like, because now the knights get some good prospects.
And if bishop takes knight, you're lifting your rook to the f file. I like this. This is not looking too bad for white now. And again, yes, he's got the bishop pair, but remember, if you have a bishop pair, you've got to look at what it's doing. And
hold on. Oh yeah, bishop b5. I was also looking at queen b3 with the same sort of idea. Knight's very loose on c4.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to play queen c3. It's very awkward, but
no, he plays knight to
yeah,
defend it.
Yeah, that's better because queen c3 runs into knight d5. So this is probably the best way.
Well, knight d5, yeah.
And now you kind of almost forced to go like rook f3 to get out of the pin. Maybe go rook g3 and try and create some sort of threat.
Rook f3 is not a bad idea because you can also get the rook to g3. So I'm always happy to lift the rook to go and attack a king.
Or to b3. It's a very flexible move.
I would like to point out that white only has 23 seconds left on the clock. Scoreline is 1-1. Board 1, Vasily takes against Elector, and board 2, bad news we saw earlier, going down. So it's the bottom 3 boards.
Oh, he goes f5.
F5, wow. That's some
He goes
juicy.
f5.
Rook takes. Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is good though. I think you can just go knight e6 and bishop f8, and your e5 pawn is, I think, more a weakness than a strength.
Oh, you're gonna play f6, yeah.
F6. Oh, wait, but f6. Can you just take now?
Yeah, pawn takes pawn. Surely must be the move. Yeah.
And now queen g3.
What about just rook takes first? Or is it too slow? Too fast? You're dropping? Oh, I don't know about this. You're dropping a knight.
What?
You're dropping a knight here.
Knight takes. Hello? Knight takes c4. What are you doing? Wait, does this work?
That's what I'm looking at. Bishop takes. Queen g3. It's not enough. Or do you play... Oh, you played knight takes.
Oh, I think this might be brilliant. Queen g3. After takes queen g3.
Yeah, but then king h8, and we got the same problem we've had the whole game.
But bishop h6.
I like how we think alike there.
Although, but then no, we're both idiots. I think knight e6.
What about bishop e6 now? What about
rook takes maybe?
I don't think rook takes.
Oh, what about queen e7? Queen e7.
I'm also looking at queen e7. Queen e7 followed by rook d1. Check, dropping another piece. But he's played rook takes. I don't know about this.
But I think if you take that piece, you at least have a perpetual.
Yes.
No, wait. You're just getting mated with. Oh wait, no. You haven't taken an f6 yet. Yeah, I don't like this. You should have gone queen e7 because now you can play like something like queen to knight e6 and
I like knight.
I don't think there's an attack.
Knight d8 is also quite menacing here. But
you promise. I mean, you'd want to. Oh, actually, knight e6. Yeah, knight d8 is probably better because knight e6 you can take on e6, and if bishop takes, you can play queen takes with check.
Yes.
But then queen f7 and you're just down in exchange. No. I don't think it's enough.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Excuse me?
That.
Hello? Queen e7.
Bishop h6.
Hello?
Bishop h6. Bishop h6 should be played.
Just rook f8 now. Rook f8 just wins the game now.
Yeah, but bishop h6 had rook f8 anyway. Now bishop h6. Oh!
Bishop h6.
Bishop h6 now! Bishop h6 must be winning. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's not.
D1,
rook d1, and he's got king a1, and he's got knight to g5 check. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But then bishop f4. Bishop f4 wins it back. It's bishop f4. Oh no, but he's just down everything now.
No, he's just toast now.
There's no mate. But
now you
play, oh my god, there's
queen f7. No, what are you doing? Yeah, it's mate. That's over. Queen g2. He had to play queen f. Oh, he can't play queen f7 check. Oh my gosh, I think he played this so badly. He played this so badly.
That's unfortunate. I think there was a win there for white.
There must have been a win there for white. Must have been a win there for white. I think he played that so badly. But that's why I think he should have played bishop h6 first. If the queen goes back, you trade. At least you've got the queen for the pieces. You've got a queen around. You've got checks. You can pick up pieces. By playing it the
To
other
be
way,
fair, he played that entire endgame with 20 seconds on the clock. So
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. So 2-1 to London School of Economics. Let's go join Sterling, and he's got 2 pawns against him. Join this LSE Squash Club. Sterling.
no, but that's just over now.
Yep, Sterling's got the win. Let's go to the last one, which is Lanbia versus Rid.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't this the game where White was winning? Wasn't he like up a pawn the entire game? How did this devolve into this terrible of an endgame? This is bizarre.
Because he didn't advance his king, he advanced his pawns and eventually dropped the pawns. That's what happened.
But didn't we leave them after the King G2?
Yes.
King H7? It was just a completely winning endgame. How does Black win that endgame?
Because Black goes for White's pawns on the king's side, waits for Black to trade off on the king's side, and that's it. He lost everything, and the king rushes to the queen's side and picked up the pawns. White never activated his king. He tried to push home the advantage with his pawns. Where the pawns were the advantage, he needed to hold that line and run his king towards the queen's side. He didn't do that. Just not good in-game play. That's it. Let's go to Lendia versus...
He just got squashed.
Yeah, no, because again, he tried to push that advantage with his pawns on the king's side. Black could hold that. That's the problem. Black was able to hold. It was, even though it's a pawn, Black can hold that. Red Dizzle versus Len Beer. We have a ton of pawns versus no pawns. Yeah, this is also toast. Len Beer is going down. Scoreline is 2-2, but Red Dizzle, the shizzle. Oh my goodness. You walked into a check. You have 4 passed pawns, dude. Why are you moving your king? Move the A pawn for all I care. Oh, we're gonna see this pizza out, aren't we? We're gonna see trouble here. Oh, please don't tell me that they've thrown this game away. Rook takes A2. Must be played. Right. Good. Now he's gonna play Rook C5. No, rooks belong behind the pawns. Behind the pawns. Oh no, just push the pawn. Why are we not pushing? Oh man. Guys, you're glad you can't see Vinny on camera because I'm sure he's pulling his hair out while he's watching this endgame.
I mean, to be fair, like, it's lost either way. No matter where you put the rook. It's just too many pawns. So
I know, but it could go so badly wrong though, Vinny. That's the thing.
He can just push. Okay, now it's just over. Yeah, just Rook F2 and
no!
trade the rooks and push. Rook C1.
White resigned. What?
That was a weird point to resign. Might as well have played that on, but okay.
I would have played that on. I don't know what happened there. What? He just resigned.
Can we go to board number 2?
Yes. Bad News City. Okay. Wow. Jeez. 3 minutes in the second game. They are on it. What's cracking on you? National Master with the black pieces. Bad News City with the white pieces. Bad News City not looking
I'm just loving
too bad.
like Bishop D2, like Bishop B2, putting the bishop on a long diagonal.
Abu.
Oh, actually, wait, Bishop B2 loses terribly.
What?
Knight takes F4.
Abu from board 4 has just won against Lord Cloudman. What on earth happened there? The game just started.
Wait, what? Huh?
Oh, it is. You're not going to believe it. It is one of those horrible tactics where you go check and you win the queen on D8. Oh, no. Well, that's one thing that Lord Cloudman will never forget for the rest of his life. This knight takes F7, bishop G6, and good night, queen. That is such a standard tactic when you have your pieces developed, and especially when you have lines when you have the lines on your
by the way, on board 2, the tactic that I predicted literally just came to, like, exactly how I called them. Bishop b2 runs into knight takes f4, and you're just losing a pawn, I think.
You're losing 2. What? Oh no. Oh, that's clever!
No,
Pawn takes, and he's got 96 with a family fork, ladies and gentlemen. What a combination by the 1500.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, hello.
Yeah.
There's the bishop on h3. There is no fork. There's a bishop on h3.
Oh, that blood. Why was you ruining it, Finny?
Rook e7. just go rook e7, rook e1, and you have compensation.
This is such a good.
Black's pawns are terrible. You have compensation. The knight on c5 is a monster.
The 1600 is
by the way, it's
well.
equal material. It's equal material. Yeah, this is just better for white.
You got to give hats off to the 1600 here. He is playing
100%. 100%. I mean, this is.
I mean, I got excited for the
well.
fork, and I keep forgetting the bishops on h3, but it's so exciting.
Jesus.
You get excited for these things, right? I mean, this is what chess is about. I don't know if rook e3 is such a bad move here.
No, I like it. I mean, rook e7 maybe.
Oh, you got to be careful here.
Must be rook g3.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
No, rook g3. I like rook g3. I like this position for white a lot.
Takes rook e8, I guess, and then king f2 maybe.
What about king h2, just to harass the bishop a little bit?
Yeah, but you want the king towards the center, so ideally you want like a king f2, king e3, king c4, like, you want to bring the king over. Okay, rook e1 must be the move.
I think you got to play rook e1, keep that king on the king side of the board, and then king f2. So I think rook e1.
Yeah, rook e1 has to be the move. Rook e1 is just controlling everything. Yeah. Man,
this 1500 is playing. Well, 1600 is playing. Combat New City. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, he has a chance to beat the NM here. I mean, this is like a position where you just have to slowly squeeze.
Yeah. The problem with a position like this, and especially with a 1600, is the technique is not going to be accurate here. But saying that, in the last 3 or 4 moves, he's played splendidly well.
Hello, you take that. You take it all day.
Take
all day
it.
You take that. And then
take it.
A6.
Run the A-pawn. The pawn wants to run, baby. She wants to run and become a queen. Let's go. Please, A takes. Come on.
Although, wait, hold on. What happens after A takes and rook d5? Oh, no, you go rook c1. You go rook c1 and push the pawn. A6.
Oh, A6. A6, baby.
He's going to win this game.
Oh, my goodness. Now he's going to play rook b1, to play rook b7, to play a7,
and then
knight a6.
And a7, rook b8.
Oh.
Rook e8.
Oh, rook e8.
What is the NM doing? He's throwing this game away.
Rook e8, he's found it! Come on, Bad New City!
Dude, this is insane. The 1600 is about to beat an NM because the NM is just playing. He's just throwing this game away. What is he doing?
So he has to play.
He cannot move.
He has to play king f7. He has to play king
f7. He doesn't have to move.
He has king f7.
Yeah, but then rook h8.
Yes. Then king g7.
Rook h8.
Then king g7.
And then rook d8.
I agree with you. I'm absolutely agreeing with you.
Dude, this 1600 is insane. He's playing this like an engine.
Well, let's hope he's smart.
But to be fair, the NM is just giving this away.
No, the NM is definitely giving this away.
I don't know. I think he thought that after a5 takes, he can just go rook a8 and pick up the pawns, but I think he missed that a6 is defended by the knight.
Oh my goodness! Play knight! Play rook takes bishop! Don't even take the rook! Play rook takes bishop!
Take the rook. Easy peasy. King e3. No funny business. King e3.
King e3, defend your pawn.
King e3.
Let's go. Come on.
There's nothing for black to do. King e3, and you can just resign.
But okay. Taking that pawn is okay. Is also okay. Now play king e3.
King e3, just.
Then king d. Once your king gets
King d4, king c5.
or king d4, king c3.
And you give up the rook.
Oh, move your rook. Get your rook out of there.
Rook c5. Rook c5.
Yep, there we
pawn.
go. Oh, that's the pawn gone. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, rook takes pawn.
Take
the pawn.
Take and then take on c7. And then play rook c1, push the pawns, and GG's. Wow.
Guys, only here on League 2020. Only on League 2020 do you see this happening. And in all fairness, you can say what you like about this game. The 1600 played really, really well. The National Master played really badly. The National Master played badly here, Vinny. We can both agree that the 2000 National Master played really, really badly here. This was a great game by Bad News City Man. Well done. And this is why we watch League 2020. Yeah. This is exactly why we watch League 2020. Because we want to see these games. Well done, Bad News City Man. Fantastic stuff. London School of Economics take a 4-3 lead, ladies and gentlemen. CWU Chess Club are in all sorts of trouble. Shall we go?
Three games to go. Everything is still in the mix.
Balance. Here we go.
When was the last time that we had like this close of a match? In
the final. In the final, 3-1 down, and then they came back to win it. But yes, it is not. It's fantastic. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 1.
Okay,
yes.
let's go to board 3. They have a very interesting position.
Okay, board 3.
Very complicated.
Okay, here we go.
Is it possible that joined the LSE squash club, the man who threw away a winning endgame, is again a lot better in this middle game? I think he is.
LSE.
This just looks better for black.
LSE are very underrated. London School of Economics. Okay. I have suffered at their hands. James, you have suffered at many people's hands, dude. And those of you who don't know, James is Reading captain, if I'm not mistaken, or ex-Reading captain, but part of the Reading. No, but listen, James has also taken down a 2000. Saw him do that last week, so, I don't particularly want to play James in a 10-10 anytime soon. Wow, what is going on in this position, Vinny?
I want to take on e2, because if you don't take on e2, I'm going to play bishop takes d4, pawn takes, and knight b1, knight d2, knight f3, and your pawn's going to be miserable on... but then you have knight f5. Okay, maybe I don't want to do that. Never mind. I don't know what to do for white here. Like, it's hard to find a move.
I mean, it is black's move, so black must be looking at bishop g5.
So what happens if, let's say, for example, let's say he plays knight f5. Like, how do you get out of this for white? This just looks terrible.
You want knight f5 now or bishop g4 first? See, knight f5. Knight f5, we drop the d pawn. Bishop to f5. I feel like we're getting something.
You don't really drop a pawn, because you can take on e3, knight takes, and the bishop takes b2. It's hanging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Okay, yeah, you don't want to do this. That's just liquidating for black, and you just want to keep up the pressure. So maybe bishop g4 is good.
I think bishop g4 is good, because the only move you've got is actually rook e1.
True.
Because the queen.
Wait, what's wrong with rook f2?
Oh, okay, rook f2 as well. But I'm saying it's a rook move you're looking at, right?
Yeah. This is also very straight.
And I think then maybe you can look at knight f5. Oof. I don't like this b5 move, to be honest.
I love it. You're opening the a file, and you're just like, white is completely stuck. You cannot move anything.
Oh no, he's looking to play b4, then bishop g5, and that knight, and then, okay, so now Okay,
Yeah, you have
to
do
take
it.
it.
You have
Yeah,
to. You have to do it.
Yeah,
You have to do it.
100%. Now the knight has to take b5.
Dude, what is going on with 1500s playing like engines today? What?
But in all fairness, it's not difficult to play for black, though. Black's doing well. He's coming up with a plan, and you can clearly see
Black's
the
doing-
plan.
Yeah, you can. But seriously, like both of these 1500, like Bad City Man and now here join the LSE Squash Club, the advertising man.
Yeah.
Both of them playing extremely well. Like I haven't seen him. I mean, other than him throwing that endgame last game, I mean, I haven't seen them really make a mistake. Like in all those games.
And the thing is also, what you got to take into account is, remember, it's chess.com ratings. Sometimes these ratings are not quite what they seem. So you got to be careful about these 1500s. Some of these 1500s can play, right? It depends on how many games they've played. It depends on a lot of things. And
True.
And again,
maybe it's a fresh account. Maybe it's a fresh account. They're actually really strong, and they just haven't played on their account.
Well, LSC is apparently underrated as well. So look, it's good chess. Like when you're looking for engine moves, in particular, it's very distinctive when it comes out. And these, I mean, as much as they're good moves, I don't think they're engine moves to be. Oh no! What is this? Pawn takes pawn en passant check. Pawn takes pawn en passant check.
Oh my god!
Here we go.
Oh, this is just awful. I don't want to look at it. I feel like I'm violating the convention just looking at this.
There it is, and that's the knight gone. So
this is one of the worst positions I've ever seen in a chess game.
It can't be that bad.
No, literally, because like it's funny because White has a queen, 2 rooks, and 3 minor pieces and 4 pawns, and he can't move anything.
Yeah,
everything is stuck. There's no move.
No,
this feels like playing against this is like a kind of position you'd have against Stockfish 10. Like,
I've had these positions against humans as well. It's not pleasant. It really isn't.
No, it's not. It's soul crushing to have this kind. Like I'd rather get mated than be this stuck.
I'd rather be mated than to feel like my soul's been ripped out of my chest. You know.
Exactly.
4-4. Len Pierredza Dizzle picks up a double hit. Abu picks a double point for economics. It's down to 2 games, and Join LSC, I reckon, is going to win this one for White. Black.
So CWU Chess Club, they need a win
on board 1.
And
they don't have it.
They don't.
They don't have it. The board 1 is just 1.
Yep. It's over.
It's over. It's all over. It's all over. Now, here's the thing. We've seen this before, Vinny. We've seen this before. One person in a world
of
computers. Don't tell me
you think that White is going to turn around this position. There is no way. It's harder for Black to try and lose this position. Like the only way Black can lose this position is if he mouse slips and clicks resign. That's the likeliest possibility.
Peter and I have seen a game where one player one player absolutely dominated the game, and the other player was hanging in and langing. Yeah. His name is John Cena. Larry. Yes, Larry the Swindler, right? And he was absolutely
Larry the Swindler.
Yes, you remember that. Can you play C takes
Larry
B?
the Carry. Yeah.
Larry the Carry. That's a great one. Larry the Carry. I love it. Can you take C takes B too? Yeah.
No, but you cannot lose this position. When I say that this is one of the worst positions I've ever seen for White, then I really do mean it, because you don't have a move. Like, what are you gonna do? There's nothing. You can play knight f5, knight e3. You can play bishop b7 and d4. You can take on b2, rook b1, and win the bishop. Like, everything's hanging.
Yeah, I mean, you can play c takes b. You can play queen takes knight.
Yeah, everything is hanging.
You've seen
and the thing is, CWU needs a win. Like, a draw is not sufficient. They need a win to equalize, and I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Unless maybe Black flags. Maybe he's like so overwhelmed by the goodness of his position that he just like flags.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's just really calculating here.
Maybe he's just sitting there and just enjoying the moment.
I would also sit there and
I
enjoy
would
the
be.
moment. Wow. Okay, so he's gone for the pawn takes. And I think that's the thing. He was literally looking at pawn takes or queen takes knight. Both options are acceptable.
Yeah, everything wins. Rook b1 is forced here, and then you win. You can choose between taking the bishop and taking the knight. Yeah, and that's just 2Gs.
Yeah, this is bacon and eggs, man. Wow. We have seen some amazing stuff tonight.
Yeah, I mean, most notably, of course, that the absolute strength of the 1500s today.
Yep.
This is the most notable thing. Of course, we've seen some throws, like some people just making horrible mistakes. But I mean, we see that every day, every match. That's
100%.
you know,
100%. And uncharacteristic. Yeah, 1500s are stronger than they used to be, but uncharacteristic for national masters to make mistakes, right? You expect them to be
not really it's not really about not making mistakes, but the kind of like mistakes that lose the game almost on the spot in positions which are relatively straightforward. You don't expect it, definitely. No. Because the kind of mistake that he made was like he lost the game pretty much in 3 moves. Which he should have seen. He had enough time, but that it happens.
It happens. No, and again, I mean, I'm going to say it again. Well done to Bad News City for picking up the win. It's a great result. Take nothing away. It's a great result.
Okay, Bishop b3 probably. He has to play on. Like, what else can you do? He might as well try and. I mean, the thing is. He was lost last game as well, and somehow he won it. So he might as well try and win this one as well.
Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that even though he's
got nowhere to be.
The problem is the bishop is going to move and the rook is going to go zap straight to e1, straight to a1. Ooh. You can just play queen takes queen bishop and then rook to a1 and it's toast.
I prefer bishop f5 actually.
Does it matter in a position like this? Like really doesn't matter.
It does not.
But there's your bishop f5. He's gonna
bishop f5, bishop c2, rook c8.
Yep, absolutely.
And you can resign.
It's resign time. The problem is he can't play d4 to block the bishop from the pawn.
He has 10 seconds.
Yeah. So he's giving up the knight.
That also works. I mean, what else can he do at this point? He doesn't even have to take the knight, honestly. He can just...
Well, what about rook a1?
You can just play rook a1. You can just play rook a1. Dude, what is it with these 1500s finding these perfect moves? Like,
rook a1
what
is
the hell?
Brilliant. Rook a1 is brilliant. And rook a1 makes perfect sense yet again.
Yeah, it's very thematic. It's
now
nice.
you take, rook takes, and then bishop takes d3 and say sayonara. And he's playing these quickly. Like, let's be honest, he's playing these moves very, very quickly. So he is seeing it.
Yeah.
He is absolutely seeing. No, he's definitely
and
underrated.
GG's.
And that's game over. Well done. Well done. What a comeback by London School of Economics, taking the match 6-4. Goodness gosh, guys, watch these guys. These 1500s are stronger than they are. They're going to get stronger in this tournament. Watch out for them. They've already stamped their authority. Remember these names. Bad News City Man, and join the LSC Squash